When people show me who they are, I believe them. Because they speak. They speak for themselves. That's the record. So I imagine when the man told Jesus this, he said, about I don't have nobody to help me and nobody. He said, I imagine Jesus said, that ain't what I asked you. I asked you, did you want to be made well?
Mm-hmm.
So Jesus said, listen, he said, take up your bed and walk. So is that what the Lord is saying now? I don't have no help and I ain't this and I ain't like God don't know what you ain't got.
Yeah.
God help me.
He said, take up your bed and walk. You got the ability. I gave it to you. It's in your mouth. So in essence, God is offended by unbelief.
Yes, he is.
That offends him to the point where he'll judge it.
Jesus.
He said, don't, and then that in Hebrews, he said, don't let us not fall into the same trap of unbelief as they did. Evil heart of unbelief. He called it evil heart.
Yes, he did.
You would think that Lord Lord, I just was scared to go.
Yes.
He said, it's evil. So I said, Lord God, help me. Lord, help me not to miss out on your promises, not to count you. It's like not to ask, can you provide a table in the wilderness? Whatever God said he'll do it. Do you not know he knew your ability before he said that? He knew what you could do and what you couldn't do. That's all the more reason to believe that it's him that you can't do it. Mm-hmm. You can't do it.
That's it.
Because if it's something you can do,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is and maybe it ain't. But if God says something, most of the time he'll tell you to do something so you'll know it's him.
Yeah.
That you can't do, you don't have the ability to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, God, help me. Help me, Lord. Not to tell you what I don't have and what I this and I that. Lord, help me. Don't let me fall into the trap of unbelief and you reject me. So I'm learning. I'm still learning. As old as I am still learning, and I try to stay open to whatever God says, whether he says it through his servant or whether he says it through his word. I try and stay open. So, and I don't matter. It doesn't matter about, I've learned also this. I don't care if the word of the Lord comes through whoever. So what if they miss God?
Wow.
My bishop taught me, even if it's a lying prophet,
All right.
he says your faith that brings it
That's
to pass.
right.
So you receive it. Don't worry about them lying. That's God. That's his lane. You just stay in your lane. That's his lane, whether they a lying prophet or not.
All right.
Okay? But you just stay in your lane, and God will bring it to pass. You can rise and take up your bed and walk because he's giving it to you. Where's the word of faith?
In your heart.
In your heart. In your
And
mind.
where? In your mouth and in your heart. It come. They go together. Your heart and your mouth are connected some kind of way. I don't know how it's connected. Don't ask me that. I don't know. But I know it's connected.
All right,
because
now.
whatever comes out of your heart, out of your mouth will manifest. You don't believe it? Look at your life. Look back at your life and see where you are now. See where you are now. See what you've been telling yourself. What have you been saying to yourself?
Mm.
God didn't mean for us to develop the get over welfare mentality.
All right.
He never meant for the government to take care of his people.
All right.
Okay? And ain't nothing wrong with welfare. I've been on there. I've been there. I've been in the projects. I come from the projects. I used to live in the projects. I lived in the projects when I moved in the projects when my son was like a year old. Because I knew that if I didn't move out of the house, I would never get him weaned off the bottle. So I moved out. He was a year old. I was there like, 2 years. Nothing. Nothing happened. No problems. Nothing. The minute I came and gave my life to the Lord, it started happening.
Yes, it did.
They started breaking in my house. Coming in like they live there. Eat a meat, sit down. Take food and all kinds of just like they live there. And I'm going like, what is going on? I didn't know what was going on, but it was God's way of pushing me.
Pushing you out.
He was pushing me out because, you know what? I was developing project mentality.
Yes.
And he saw it.
Glory.
And that's how I know that God don't mean for his people to live off the web. The project is designed temporarily to get you on your feet so you can move on. It's not to set up permanent residence.
All right.
Yeah.
So